Now, something big has gone on in China with regards to fireworks.
Yes. Just why I just want to run all these. There's like a good chunk of fireworks footage.
Okay, so
what you're seeing is I'm not going to say a silent protest. It's
No.
a very loud protest.
it's very loud protest.
I have removed the audio because it is obnoxious.
Yes.
But people didn't like to hear that the CCP banned fireworks in populated areas.
Yeah.
They just didn't. They weren't keen on that.
Well, I mean, here's the thing. Fireworks have been banned from the major cities in China for a long time. Like
Population dense areas.
Yeah. So Shenzhen, for instance, I remember fireworks were banned, but you could still buy them on the streets around Chinese New Year
They
anyway.
banned them in Huizhou too, and everyone didn't give a crap.
Yeah, exactly. So,
It's the Joker.
you know, the thing about China is
Playing a trumpet.
a trumpet, yeah. They will have a law, but no one cares because everybody breaks that law. It's only when they start to really actually enact that law that people get upset.
Yes.
Because in China, if you were to follow the law to the letter of the law, you wouldn't be able to live a normal life. There's so much written down in the law, which is just ridiculous and absurd. Like, oh, you can't drink in public.
Yes.
But everybody does. There's like barbecue stalls everywhere, just drinking on the side of the road.
Until a CCP official comes into town.
Anyway, similar thing with fireworks. They're banned in population centers, but people still let them off. It's a huge part of Chinese New Year. It's a huge contributor to pollution, I'll tell you that much. And you see what these guys are doing on the road? I think I told the story last week where they were shooting fireworks on the road when I was on the highway and into my car and stuff that time. It's not good.
When we were on our motorcycles.
And we were on our motorcycles.
We filmed it.
Yeah,
it's on ADVChina if you go check out the channel.
Yeah.
I don't remember what episode it is, but people are literally throwing fireworks at us as we were riding.
Yeah.
Like over and over again. Not just once.
Anyway, I mean, like shooting off fireworks and making a lot of noise during Chinese New Year is so integral.
So China.
And there's a reason for this. You see, in Chinese folklore, there's this demon. He's called Nian. And he lives in the mountains or whatever the hell. And he comes down.
You ain't living through that.
No. And he comes down to like terrorize the villages or whatever it's supposed to be. Okay, he's bad luck. He's like a bad demon thing.
Sure.
And so the reason why people hang up all the red stuff and fire off fireworks is to scare away Nian.
Yes.
Okay.
This
This just looks like a war zone. It really does.
It's like cute war.
Yeah. It's,
like with cute colors.
Yeah, it is. But anyway, that's the whole point. Is like Nian, they want to chase him away with these loud noises.
Tell me that doesn't look so fun.
It looks like a lot of fun. Absolutely looks like fun. It looks like, you know, what rednecks do out in the desert.
Well, I lived this. People were having massive, huge firework fights.
Yes.
And there were boxes tipped over and they would already be lit. And I remember, like, there was kids running around. And I was like, someone's going to die. I literally hit the deck. Because it's just sheer madness.
Yeah. No, it's a crazy time.
Yeah. It's fun, though.
But to try and take away people's fireworks in the more, let's say, rural cities, so not first-tier cities like Shenzhen, Shanghai, Beijing. Yeah, look at the traffic going.
You see the drone?
Yeah. It's hilarious. Already, it's pretty much cleared up. Like, I remember when I first got to Shenzhen, it's ridiculous. There were still fireworks.
Yeah.
And then slowly over the years, they kind of got rid of them. You could still go buy them, and you would still always hear the firecrackers during Chinese New Year. But they kind of were fairly successful. But when you try to enforce this in the Tier 88 cities, when they try to ban them in these more rural towns, rural cities, and slightly lesser cities, I could say, in China, that's when they come up to all this resistance, and people just kind of go crazy.
They just lose it.
Yeah, they do. They overturned a police car and stuff. Yeah.
Now, I'm of two minds.
Okay.
I think it's mad fun, and it's epic, and I love it. Right? It's just so much fun. It's like something you'll probably never experience because you're probably in a country that wouldn't allow such insanity.
Yeah.
Right? It's just one of those things where you're in China, you're like part of the renal. You're part of that like cacophony of like celebration. Right?
Sure.
And it's mad fun.
Yeah, it's super fun.
That being said, I have a situation where I have to tell the truth that it's not just China, it's also in Taiwan.
Yeah.
But this person has a clip, and I'll show you mine. This person has a clip. He says, I know why they banned fireworks in populated areas, and you can play and you can see why.
Okay.
You can see they blow up in your house.
Yes.
In your window and in your house. And as crazy as that sounds, it might sound like an outlier situation. This happened to me multiple times in Taiwan. And as you'll see here. So you see people set up all the fireworks, and me standing there by all the fireworks, and you're like, oh, this is cool, and everyone's having fun, just like in China.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
But then, and it's crazy.
Yeah,
you see that, right? It's wild. But you can pause it there. Here's my apartment. Okay.
Yeah.
You can see from the outside view, and then you can also see in my window, my open ass window.
Yeah.
Where my clothes are hanging.
Yeah. There's no balcony, right?
Yeah. There's no screen there.
Yeah, yeah.
It goes into my house, into my apartment. They were blowing up in my house.
Yeah, if you've got clothing and stuff, they might catch on fire.
Yes, and this is in a developed country with law.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You can see the aftermath. Click the next one. See what happens here. The birds die in your house. Literally fly on my bed and landed on my bed.
Okay, yeah.
So my point is, I can see both sides. It's mad fun, but it's also horrifically dangerous.
I mean, honestly, I'm in agreement. Like when I was young, we would have Guy Fawkes Day in South Africa. If you're going to have fireworks, it would be an organized event. Like your family still does it, but you'd be in a field or a big backyard or something. You wouldn't be in a crowded city center.
Yeah.
So I can understand why they'd try to ban it. It's also a massive nuisance. Dude, anyone who's lived in China knows that around Chinese New Year, the loud firecrackers going off and echoing off the concrete buildings everywhere is nonstop. It's relentless, almost 24/7 for a number of days, and it can drive you mad.
It can drive you insane. It's fun when you're in it and participating, but when you have to hear it, and it's not just Chinese New Year, it's all the time.
Yeah, it's for like a week or two.
But there's always something.
Oh yeah, something else. Yeah. It can really, like someone's having a wedding or something.
Or you know what the biggest thing is that we used to hear all the time is the opening of a restaurant.
Oh yes,
And they'll be like at all hours.
Yeah,
They'll do it like multiple times all the way from the day to the night.
That's right.
Pretty wild.
It's crazy.